Hey everybody, what's up? My name is Doug and I'm back to talk to you today about another new collection of New Era caps. Here it is, the middle of November. The World Series is over for 2019 and we've got a little bit to get us through the fall and winter here, and that is the MLB Logo Elements collection. Now, this is something New Era has done recently, and it's where they take either a current or historical logo from a team and basically amplify some element of it or enlarge it in some way in order to get a fresh take on that for a baseball cap. So this is not new to New Era. They've actually done this with NFL teams for the past 2 years, but I'm actually excited that they're taking this on MLB teams this time, and I think there's some good caps in this collection, so we'll take a look at those here shortly. Now, the collection launched simultaneously at New Era's own website, but also their partner sites, which includes Lids, Fanatics, the usual big retailers. And I have ordered a cap, but I haven't actually gotten my hands on it yet. I'm sure that'll arrive sometime next week. So to run through this collection, I'm going to take a look at the cap styles, types, and the colorways that are available. And also I'm going to take a look kind of with a design eye at some of the logos and the way they've been created for this collection. I think there are some that really hit the target in terms of delivering a fresh take on a team's logo, and others that miss the target completely in my book. So I'll share some of those with you, see what you think. With these two caps here, the Cardinals and the Braves, you've got both of these are tried and true logo elements that I think work really well at a larger scale. Here's an example of where a classic icon as part of the logo has been pulled out and really emphasized and really approached in kind of a clean way, an isolated way. So you got the Yankees top hat with the stars and stripes, but other than that, you got the super clean Texas Rangers star on the other side, which I think works pretty well against that blue cap. When you get to the A's and Tigers, it's a little more puzzling because these are great classic logos for each team. I'm a big fan of the elephant with the sunglasses from the early to mid-90s. That's a cool logo. But here, when they've stripped it down to just that tusk trunk and the sunglasses, it's a little hard to make out what it's actually supporting unless you've got a good knowledge of the history with the A's. So Tigers are my local team, so I've always enjoyed a good Tigers cap. But when they focus just on the jaws of the tiger here, I think it's kind of a strange sight on the front of a cap, and I think this one's a miss in my book. With Houston and Washington, our most recent World Series matchup, I think we've got a couple of examples of strong use of just the alpha characters from each team. The two orange colors that are used in the Houston H come off really well, and I think that H looks really strong. And then even though the W on the Washington cap is a little large and a little too big for the scale that I'd usually prefer, it is nice taking that Washington Senators W and putting it against the Capitol. Then with the Diamondbacks and Orioles, I think you've got two of the best designs in this whole collection, and I think both of them are selling pretty well already. On the one hand, you've got the fierce snakehead logo with the fangs and everything against the black cap backdrop. And on the other hand, you've got this colorful and friendly Oriole character who's usually peering out from underneath the baseball cap, but they really just pulled out the beak and the eyes to make that an even friendlier character. It's a little bit different than any other cap in this collection, but I think both of these work really well in different ways. When you get to the Mets and the Twins here, with Mr. Met, I think the stitching and what was chosen to be colored in here is pretty weak. So if you're seeing this cap from a distance of any sort, I think it's a pretty weak icon. Really just get the thin orange stitching and the facial features, the eyes and the mouth. And then on the other side, the Twins, I think that's a classic logo with Minneapolis shaking St. Paul's hand. And Twins fans will certainly recognize that. I think this is probably an example of a cap that may be purchased by fans only. You will not find the MLB Batterman logo on the back of these, but instead we'll find the fully realized version of the logo which inspired the Elements design in the first place. So here's an Oakland A's cap. You can tell that The elephant has been reproduced on the back of this cap where the MLB logo normally would be. As you look a little bit deeper with this design, you see also one thing that gives me a little bit of concern for the comfort in these caps, and that is you can see how the boundaries of the embroidery have been pushed to the edges of those front two panels in some of these cap designs. Sometimes it's not always easy to get a nice smooth buckram under the logos, and I think with all that extra stitching, I think it's probably manageable, but I'm also wondering if this buckram is going to be even that much stiffer if it's been the fabric has been stitched through that widely out to the boundaries of those panels and then bonded to the buckram. It could result in a much stiffer appearance. So I guess I'm thinking if you are considering shaping the cap, steaming it and forming it to your head the way I usually recommend, then a low profile cap might be a good choice for you, because I'm thinking that with that extra embroidery bonded to the buckram, etc., these crowns could be a little bit stiffer than what you're used to. So now this collection is primarily a $59.50 fitted offer. They've got several different options for that. But the remarkable thing is there's a lot of different caps in this collection, and that includes low profile $59.50s, $39.30 stretch fit, snapbacks, so the $9.50 snapback, and even I saw some $9.40, New Era $9.40 caps, which are really the stretch fit combined with the adjustable back. So good coverage across the different cap models for this collection. In addition to the normal MLB colorways, there are a couple of different takes on different color schemes for these caps. The first of which is black and white versions. So just as New Era does with normally their on-field cap designs, they've made black and white versions of these caps. The black and white version is called black and white at New Era's website, but for whatever reason, Lids and the other partner sites seem to be calling it the Logo Elements monochrome series. So a little confusing there, but just really different terms for the same black and white caps. Exclusive to New Era's website is what they are calling the tonal set of caps for this design. I actually think this works pretty well because it's a light gray cap in all cases, and what's done with the logo elements is the use of white, gray, and black elements to really emphasize certain parts of it. I think it really makes the graphics work very well against that light gray cap. And so this is a nice collection, but again, you won't be able to find that at any of the partner retailers. It'll be only at New Era. That's an exclusive version of these caps at New Era's website. All right, so there you have it. I think there's lots to like in this collection, and there's also a few caps that I think will be purchased by fans of those teams only. Nonetheless, I think it's great to have this kind of a take on the MLB logos after seeing it the past couple of years with the NFL caps. And overall, I think this is a nice fall offer. It's certainly a lot better and more well-designed than the last time I remember a big November launch, which was, of course, the Pro Light caps within the past couple of years. So I like this one a lot better, and like I say, I'm waiting on one to be delivered. It's probably coming to me this week. I'll look forward to that, and maybe you get out there and check out something for yourself. So as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.